mamo eko kuranya mano mawo boy wale mawo no e fonko bobeno enyela yito ike pamo eko kuranya mano mawo chepo dio shele feshona shia mawo chepo mawo shele feshona shia enyela yito ike pamo eko kuranya mano enyela yito ike pamo eko kuranya
Jumefe
Efonko baubeno enyela yito ike pamo eko kuranya mano mawo bohe wale mawono efonko baubeno enyela yito ike pamo eko kuranya mano
Adom Nsem 9 minutes after 7. Hey, Wale Lala, Adom 106.3 FM. Sesiano Wechimo Fidiatoa. Yemo Akwaba. Yem French Yama, all our affiliate stations. Yem Koyeji, Daniel Techi, Danny Boy. Good morning. In fact, Danny Boy was awesome. CJ, Danny Boy. Danny Boy was awesome.
Danny Boy was in Adakulu from Wednesday to Monday.
Danny Boy was there. On his salon.
The constituency youth organizer.
Yeah, NDC youth organizer. Exactly.
Yeji.
Yeah, Yeji. They were there. Danny Boy salon. Thank you so much. Avebusia Yemfi ho. Yenko Ofie FM Achimda. Yenchiamo Mwamotie ya. Yenko Seshi Debiso. The morning man Kofi Renchi. Kofi Renchi. Good morning. Ewo Fishing FM. Yenko Takwa Speaks FM. Ewo ho. My goodness. Avebusia all the way Ewo Japan. Jafric Radio. Nana Pop. Good morning to you as well. Nana Ukuta is na some drink out. About your pressure, Mefro. Yamene here. What I was saying, settle down. In China, the Dwaso by Beko Swaye. 10 minutes after 7. You be sounds a Ghana Kosaya. Obeka say, and Ra, not a Father's Day. Belated Happy Father's Day. And come on, Obibia, your father. But the emphasis that I say, my DBS Industries Limited, me bato. DBS, the Yanka said, Dino Beboso. DBS, at the Tio Mubibia, so. Me bato DBS, and the TV mouth blocks are heading pa. Blocks in the Biwa. Also, Mopena Pro, me bato DBS, the Antissa, heading. Say 5 inches, 6 inches. DBS, a walk. A banner pavement blocks. Me bato Monfred DBS, what it. Na concrete in the crowd, you do chem. DBS, eba, near Honodeba. Ye bedu ya ben ye shema. DBS Industries Limited. After bonnet, see a bot dinosaur. Me bato DBS. There was still trusses here. They bought dinosaur. Fe kama. And no fire resistant. Eja ento daimo emane sheda. The batch of DBS penny betu me aya. Yeah, we are. And chance here they bought dinosaur. I catch you say 20 years. Ya ne wo tunchia. The batch of 20 years. A warranty a day mao. Ya ne wo tunchia say MP pada. So enko kwa. The batch of DBS we. I don't see that for DBS. So free number no. I know yantel. 0800 626262 0800 626262 DBS Industries Limited. Your roofing experts. DBS Industries Limited. Roofing Papa Pafie. Afia Fanny Beko Ghana Koseno. Sige. Yenchia. Dr. Paka. Dr. Paka.
Nana Kwabna Ewa the
Radi Yesu Pechi Pechi Dr. Paka. Good morning to you. And that also Radi. Now Dr. Paka Radi Yesu
on the trade.
My goodness.
Adakulu.
Radi Yesu
on be chirebi omuni mamamre enti oman say amamre
David
omuni mamamre oman say amamre
Dr. Poka ebe do adakule fiada
wia
etiemu oni omu ne kwa himfie
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Dr. Parker, thank you. I am an EF. Thank you. Sige, Enra, na a Father's Day. Every time, Mami Mbo Abaso as a father. In fact, you've been awesome as a friend. As a brother.
No. I posted you on my status.
Baby, I never knew one. And
then be on SC. Where's your papa? Then be on SC.
And run and I me mother. Widowhood rights. Yeah, and run here.
And you cry me,
yeah, me catch you some me that's me quantity in fact. And run me will village throughout. But you check what's up for me.
Me post you.
Oh wow.
Me post you.
Wow.
Bishop Dr. Dwaso Nsem.
Oh wow.
Yes. Me post you munina.
It's awesome.
And fathers bebre am minimum me post you munina.
Wow.
Because Maminchia Mrs. Chadidi.
Yeah.
Wife.
Yeah.
Maminchiano
Veronica
na membo na baso ti a obeti nanim ene ye nyina yanim ewo SWK eye no ase
yeah
Mrs. Veronica Chadidi me bona baso papa kwasi afi na gro no be shase de kwasi enti anu na Father's Day
Father's Day
but multimedia ye shase fiada no
sure
fiada no anapa no na endpoint homeopathic clinic.
Yeah.
Dr.
Prostate.
Yes.
Yenchiano.
He did well.
Yeah.
When he said spending over 50,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
On free prostate screening.
Wow.
All the branches across Ghana.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doc.
Because Nipa Bakubia screening about 1,300 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
And free
of charge
for over 1,000 fathers.
Hey, that's serious.
And he spending over 50,000 Ghana cedis.
Dr. Duboating.
Anna. Or they share a gentleman. Dr. Duboating. There was a papa. Yangupo Enshao. Mijina a gentleman name a gentleman bar and point to her on Beshia because any no mom be so as an power as a power. Minion was to them. Yeah, don't woman in and a fiada chrono. Okay, so. Eddie BA floor Edima na sample for Jerry Justice.
Hey, your money is so.
Huh?
I know. Jollof.
Kwasi.
Jollof.
Na say ye fufu.
Hey, sir.
Yes. Na say I walk fufu that so nam no.
That did you can cook. I say we dey
next time biano. We ma hini an e beko. And say me face Jerry Justice. Jerry Justice.
Raja you just they woni me dia no. Oh, Jerry Justice ya.
Kwasi. Nah. Ubetimi de mori banku asija so de unsa bakwaka
na dey
untimi
most somebody yabaso brajari
oyade papa
brajari when you were
kwasi please eti ye fi endpoint na
the edge of a sending message at the
dan beti hana pa hu se Jerry muni ya ni ho hancho
Jerry just is never no Brajari
enti omo ya papa and adechi enura meme no Ejanum Nankasa and any 3 days, Mimenda Mum.
Oh, no, mobile.
She shares so.
I'm best shares.
Hey,
Ejanum Mediano.
Quasi, I feel Mishan. I'm saying, Nanny, Tian, my big bag. Mimenda no, Ejanum no more, Eddie face. Yeah, Namas Sumija kitchen. Is that light soup? Hey, Mimenda no me light soup.
Really? For the family?
Yes!
No, see, me Kameka a ban, me Chimako. Are
may a light soup. May a light soup.
Light soup.
And a wolf food.
Light soup.
Chicken light soup.
A chicken.
Live chicken.
Akukosaka.
Akusiana de in a church. I'll concern in the Senate.
I'm for your my dear one. We take Gladys or Tessano.
Open Wasam. we memenda no. And run so Asampa FM.
Oh, okay.
In Kabum. It was beautiful.
Oh, wow.
It was emotional.
Wow.
Because this one we said.
My goodness.
For some reasons.
And then I'll cast a man.
Obi o hono ma one ne papa ntema tete. Ebiana ye agyanom fom so, ebiana ye obanom fom so. But enra no ye fa sa kwanya no so.
There's a time to bring them together.
Enra we see stories ni bia. Oh, crazy. Oh. It was emotional. And the official Father's Day station and our brand multimedia group. Yeah, for baby. And your station, how many stations?
No.
One year Father's Day.
That is why we are multimedia.
I'm a frowny opening back.
That is why we are multimedia.
But it's Yana sponsors.
Yeah, I see.
Sponsors are on better.
Has been awesome.
And Ghana, Kwasi.
Yeah, Ghana, Kwasi.
Kwasi. One who said, Pokwasi interchange. That's my making.
One fan started crank a behame.
My boss with Tiawa.
What Debbie? See, Jan boss with Tiawa.
I will tell me behind him say Pokwasi interchange. And Kanya noa edumo. How to say Udru Hanadwa. A hosum kebi.
No, CJ. Yes, your ma baby real sinibi. Akronfo akowia enti na make say one fan start crank behame. Akronfo a start to sa real so say both and not in a bomb or ma start to
enti na man kania na du
si je o makowia akronfo akowia as say o ma wia say yes scrap for yenim but ma start to one say real senanka e wo kwan ne nchen a e bia wo vie offer beto no o mo tututu
ene na se sie ya nkania ne nyina edundum no ene na fe na krono no e be so pa
kania ne dum ye na abo
se sie nkania no edundum no afe de
e be koso
anapa ba ko e be sore no na interchange no so de no ye tu de free ho
ready anosidenka
because kania ni ho kania ni ho e ka ya bo sa interchange ho gbasi me de makasa da no bi frame no CJ na me hira wate interchange waka ho asem sa
wa bre
atebe ko so aka
wa bre
kwasi ni etosu mienu aye a chairman 3 junction e dey call doblo gono ne okushibiade e ko san konkon akraman e kwan ni nye. The last time Honorable Clement Wilkinson betna o share ye bo na sa bo no o share ye no ye gusu a ye hwe animu
Wilkinson
sir Memphis contractor no a ye de adwuma ne share ne nsa no ye say Memphis no o hwe no a wo hu no
Wilkinson on
ya enti no ye hwe animu enye sa information a mensa aka HSA assembly members any omanfo omo sa area ho no efi 3 junction eko a chairman eko doblo gono eko yauma okushibiade any sa area so nyina no on be demonstration foforo
CJ also ye kase osi ade you are Wilkinson nyo bia o kase obe
no media kabiyachi no
be forget it Wilkinson or Clement Wilkinson forget it CJ na say Wilkinson abetra ye na din komo on set you ensem bi o ha etoda me enso son yo mabi so Clement Wilkinson na de bobe na on share in that municipality CJ yenim dia koso
media kabiyachi
please
o share me bopa
Wilkinson please
gave me his word.
forget it
He gave me his
forget
word.
it look I am telling you on authority say Wilkinson ne kasa krendu bejam Wilkinson say and can report it to the local government minister
yes
sir
Wilkinson
kasa ndu bejam Wilkinson to me lobby bibia from the ministry manabada municipality. I am telling you CJ I am telling you what the Wilkinson ba on brand challenges say and yoma when to me lobby aba the municipality from the local government ministry. And then okay, Wilkinson. Oh, CJ.
Kwasi enti ye hwe nanim.
Oh, massa.
Sa kwan no e ha dwene papa. Ama saman. Efi 3 junction eko achiama ene sa nkronkro wo ho ni nyina. On se sa kwan to fa so akopie akama aje kodo.
Ma ba na good no tell me ya say Wilkinson now. Wilkinson CJ forget.
Ebe
oh, forget me. Oh, achia na mbu ye ba we die. Etoda there be adwiri.
Untumi nka say.
Oh, CJ
me kwa me nam so kwa adwuma no.
Me nka say abu o me say adwiri.
Please.
Hey, na dey adwiri na kwan ye say me e dey na Wilkinson nka fa kwan we ho. Na MC ya wutimi ka say contractor yera wo hwehwe na wo hu no. MC, you are bold to say that. Say contractor wa yera. Wo hwehwe na wo hu no. Meanwhile wonim the source of the contract. Wonim be a contract nefi. Na a whole MC wutimi ka say wo contractor na eguso hwehwe no. E dey na okay.
Kwasi. Enti ma ye kai MC Clement Wilkinson say.
Oh, baby, kai we.
Demonstration ne there.
Anya juma.
Say ya antene nka. Ebeba so.
Onishi.
Na memfa sa kwanya no so na minchia the divisional police commander.
Yeah.
ACP Francis Somian. Oye Amasaman divisional police commander. Minchiano. Minchiano. Enti Kwasi na enkomo kakra ewo ho eno no. Enkomo kakra ewo ho eno no. Susanna Esinam Gafa. O say welcome back Kwasi Asempa. That's another welcome party. And omo ye dia ma piaga. O say welcome Asempa. Good morning Abusia. And nana ya pop. Unim say no and was yesterday. And Saturday no. Na metie me hwe nana ya pop e wo Facebook. Na Kwasi Ghana need this year be e wo Japan.
Oh, okay.
Ghana need this year wakoka akwantu mo Japan.
Wow.
Ne ho mfa no kra. Nti enra na me hwe nana ya pop e wo Facebook or Jafric Radio. Ghana for mo Japan no wo mo keka wo mo nsase. Na omobua sa Ghana ni no enti me shebo say information dia no man sanka na enso so yenhwe kwan be fa so ebeboa from here because udru Japan there Jafric Radio and Ghana for nyina etie na mutie Adom 106.3 FM was so enti na na pop bomodin na get in touch na fe yenhwe kwan be fa so a ebetimi de aboa
asama ye ken pegi amadonko e message about or say I told you Clement cannot be trusted even with his business. Now say na okay. Clement Wilkinson.
Me am sister Peggy.
Oh, now Peggy amadonko dia ba Peggy good morning.
Clement Bay.
Yo, yate. What's Clement Bay? Asum count. Well, I'm still 25 minutes after 7. Is here no watching my video to I am watching my kwaba. Adom 106.3 FM. Many question sempa. Many CJ. Special good morning. Then comma the district chief executive Adaklu district.
Yeah.
Honorable Juliana Kpedepo. In China. Very beautiful.
She was very instrumental.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah. If Fiadano, she was there.
Now they can't open. You can't Archibald lecture.
Original minister battle. DC, you know,
DC, honestly.
Very.
Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Very sweet lady.
The voter original minister.
Yeah, voter original Archibald lecture.
No, but kwesi uhuodom. Kwesi uhuodom. DC regional minister Alan Tremantin Sam George was there, right?
Thomas Sampignako.
Yes.
Honorable Titus Glover.
Oh
my goodness. And all in fact, good morning to you all. Thank you so much. It was awesome. I said that in the whole of this week, because Major retired at Edusei.
Yeah.
Major retired at Edusei.
Fantastic.
Major. Fantastic. It is well. Yeah, we'll cast some later.
Fantastic.
See, you're faster than my boy for.
Yɛmfa sedama DBS Industries Limited.
Yeah,
Roma
DBS.
and yɛde Ghana ɛkɔ saying.
Exactly.
Yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ na afei yɛnda latex foam ase ɛde wɔpɛ mattress papa adasoa. Latex foam, you name it, your partner for life no a yɛka no wabrabɔ mu nyɔnko a sɛ abrabɔ yi wobɔ na ɛbɛkɔ yi a ɛgyina mattress a wobɛda soɔ ɛso enti na latex foam ɛde mattress papa yi ɛbɛso mu ɔda so manabo akyiri brɛmo ne owidie mu dompe nyinaa ho ban wobɛsɔre no na ahoɔden nko a man kɔtɔ sɔre kɔpra bi a your friend mattress ni biaba wa obeda so oto so a eje say ciao na say ase wada bedie so no bedie latest from the order so a eje say kuf na say wada yie no latest from san so ewo nkonya 1-seater 2-seaters 3-seater L-shaped sofa woda so a eboa wo pa enti mattress no efi students mattress ya de kwana kesim latex foam and I make count for Eddie amount. Who do I need to showroom? Be latest foam or distributor shops. Any showrooms are who do I? Ubet me any be the free ho. Man, co social media. Na fa one number mobia and then cofa number bia and kasa or some sandy mumu. There be. Walk into any of our branches. Na yen sumo. Buy from the best, not the imitated. Buy latex foam. Latex foam, your partner for life.
Well, CJ, some radio, you back up the new patriotic party or Masweye. Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, the sitting vice president, are filed to contest the flag bearership of the new patriotic party into election 2024. First, Emro file yano yentie Nsem bia okaye na afei yanya analysis yentie.
Ready for the fourth industrial revolution. I brought honesty, hard work, dedication, and discipline to my role as Vice President. Notwithstanding the economic challenges of our time, our government has constructed more infrastructure than any other government in the Fourth Republic. And many transformational policies have been introduced for the first time in our history, including the mass issuance of the Ghana card, the digital address system, mobile money interoperability, delivery of medicines by drones, one district, one factory, planting for food and jobs, Zongo Development Fund, Agenda 111, free TVAC, free SHS, to mention just a few. We have also created over 2 million jobs in 6 years, more than any other government in the Fourth Republic. My dear friends, having implemented these transformational policy initiatives, it is
well, see, aside from Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, Emra of File, you know, but the full statement, you know what? My also be your laptop. Other than
Kwasi,
what's this?
Kwasi, Yendi Kai and Chirimu say, His Excellency the Vice President has been an integral part of the current administration.
Exactly.
Acting as a Vice President to the President. His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
Enti se enei se wose wo pre Franka Tufo Dibrano Diama MPP. Then I think that there are a lot of issues and questions that we need to ask. But yankwa humanu so da fe yewia.
Okay.
And Professor Kobe Mensah aye political marketing strategist.
Okay.
Waba ahumano so yene no betwetwe enkomo anapa kwasi won se na adwuma no etie ninti na mehwe bibi ewo Google.
Okay.
Na mehwe the meaning of marketing.
Okay.
Say marketing even before I get to Prof.
No, yeah.
I'll say the activity or business of promoting and selling products or services including market research and advertising.
Okay.
And Sir, His Excellency the Vice President.
Yeah.
Or infant say
it's a product.
Or your product.
Yeah, your product.
You could see more.
I was saying MPP photo.
Shop.
A tongue.
Ghana for an MPP for.
I'm on a beton.
I'm on beton.
And a Ghana for a yes, Ali.
Say or your side product no.
Yeah.
It is saying then we can get into the speech
exactly.
proper.
Exactly.
Prof, but what you mean can you watching?
Mr. Good morning, sir.
But what you have called here? But what is a maybe homo marketing mu kakra. But what's a sanity?
I as a
Prof, your best yourself, Pacho, Jina, ye kakra my way. Your best friend, so I home manage Tracy.
Okay.
Hello, Prof.
Mr.
Okay, great. I'm saying yeah.
Okay, Prof, and I know to change come because of Nimdia wo marketing. En kenka sebano se amanyo semua. Enchemua memedi the broad marketing definition. But se eba amanyo semu politics are political marketing. Any dienia, Prof.
Okay. Political marketing is there. Yes, politicians no. What on one home and nipper now. So they're just like Ayrton, Azam and Nipper. They're actually established people from the brand. And when they Adom, all these things, including our station, Adom FM or a brand. And to say Ayrton, Azam will be able to make sure that I establish a brand, brand in each other, will be better who the Mazi. On why differentiate from competitors. It is a nipani to me, Damna, and in political marketing, for us, one of the many ways they establish brands in terms of presidential candidate brand and other political party candidate is to build what we call brand credibility. Into that. So be a contest election. It's or the ne Ejuma Waya in the past, or the baby Ofi, or the Nkofa Wasumon as in or the Bumnoka there. The identity na me me feel the Nkofu Betum then why identify no what to ama. In most cases, be a contest election. Or catch on the track record. Now I can do my Ejuma. They na OC today in terms of new performance. It's yes, the they establish the credibility because in the presidency, there is no apprenticeship for presidency. If there is no apprenticeship for presidency, you will be able to find a shortcut. You use you determine the Nipanampa as a human manner obetumwaye, and one of the shortcuts in the baby a Juma pen and results that we are achieving in the past. Yes, only the measure that Nipano or you're credible enough to indeed deliver what they say they will do. And to them, in terms of political marketing, they establish brand identities and the brand credibilities of political parties.
Okay, all right. Prof, the brand credibility of the person Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia. Me say what follow no since the days with the Bank of Ghana as the governor, the deputy governor. I feel the vice president near there. How credible has the brand Bawumia been, Prof?
Okay, all right. In the situation, I 2008, I think. Them time in Nana Akufo-Addo or the Bawumia Bay. Other than the reason saying that was a man through Bank of Ghana and any performance also in my instances about how Bawumia will manage country with obviously the then governor was there, but with the support of Bawumia. Waiting one manage economy now. You see them or the convincing NDC, MPP elders why all the Wotum was why agree there about Myombe and the candidate. And we all are in this country when they had touted him as the economic guru, to why helping my financial crisis and other economic crisis. So 2008, obviously, we're in 2012. By the time I would do 2016, Obi we're gonna have better said about me economic guru. Will be economic crisis and mess a nano or this year. President Nankasa Kade, he is his economic messiah. Now, Obia can be included in the Yoruba, so if there is anything Obetum work half an hour or your economic messiah, Baba Bejenefi, economic consume. Down the line, Yamani chance na Quiniano will be the vice president. First term, Yehuve, second term, Yehuve. It is as the brand credibility to the American 2008, Yajitum because Obiasdo new record war Bank of Ghana, you're good. Instead, based on that track record, in the trusting in the Obetum wire. Up to now, you make a decision. This a Ghana far. This is on them track record, not the two were there. The Ministry vice president. What did to me there indeed the same track record obey Juma in terms of determining his brand credibility? I don't think it is yes. It is a very big no to most Ghanaians. On into the Mijina Domeka, this man can never be the president of this country because in some occasion, Juma, if you want to wage brand your friend an economic law, now also digitalization. Now the point is that who first point of call, who claim to say my yeji tumano, now you are telling us that a bit of digitalization. I mean, how do we then assess? Because young who the Walankasa who track record digitalization be a well IT person and your IT specialist. Who specialization is which is economy. How do we then trust you then indeed? I don't think that the credibility is anything to go by.
Well, no, but you as a marketing strategist, and Sema Akin, does it mean, say one more the product Baumia, the seller, you can't sell? American.
The point is that urban strategies are a different thing. I am now speaking not as a strategist, but using the strategy to explain why if we on the move. But as a strategist, I mean, as a Baumia marketer, certainly from my basis of my specialization, I can actually market him to win election.
Okay, great.
But I am not speaking as a strategist. I'm speaking as a Ghanaian, using a strategic lens, telling people that if somebody is able to sell Baumia to us, we should also be able to identify the gaps in the name and farmer and contender.
Okay, but Doc, listening to you, it looks as if so our contract with the sell Baumia, you'll be able to convince Ghanaians that this is the product I want to. But on your Demian.
I don't think the Obiara within their specialization and their expertise as a human man over to work on you. Even a service lawyer simple Obi Koko Obia, Nasa was a human man, or yet to his best abilities over to Muhammad. But there should be a counter lawyer whom no one can know as he onto them. So them lawyer now in 2 years the major man. Then of course, lawyer now representing the Medran would win the case.
Okay.
You know, I'm coming from the perspective that I should be able to analyze to Ghanaians that indeed, whatever the strategy they are using, we have equally competent strategists who could actually see the gaps and be able to point it out.
Okay, so for example,
currently I am on the other side of Ghanaians.
That's fine. Okay, so be on the other side of Ghanaians, but let's come to your expertise. This is the product Baumia. And the dog, what are the good sides? And Ebadina at the market Baumia at this point obey that you can tell Ghanaians.
The point is that I have a very a simple task to the people of Ghana to tell why we cannot treat Baumia as a brand and why we cannot give him the authority to lead this country. Because number one, on to me, I apologize to Ghanaians his failures. And he actually goes about campaigning as if we're dumb. Trying to say that, digitalization. I mean, the singular task that we gave you, what is your account? You should be accountable for that. You should be honest, and you have to be very straight to Ghanaians without, being evasive and trying to put yourself as, all in all. I don't think that is the right way to go.
Okay, but Doc, I don't think that if you are contracted there, sell Bawumia to Ghanaians, your first statement to him is to go and apologize to Ghanaians. You not do that, obviously.
I mean, yesterday, I actually, a client proposal, on the table now as we speak.
Okay, but
it's not a client proposal. You called me to analyze.
Exactly, but it's part of the analysis.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
It's part of the analysis.
That if I was contracted, which I am not, my approach perhaps could be different.
Okay, but obviously,
I owe it to Ghanaians to analyze why.
But obviously, we first approach on you, they go back and apologize to Ghanaians. I don't think so.
Of course, why not? I can actually ask my candidate to apologize.
Okay, if there need be.
I can ask my candidate, because in history, candidates have done that in the past. People have got it wrong, and they have gone to the people and said, look, I got it wrong. And then they had moved on. He hadn't done that.
Candidly, has Bawumia failed as a vice president of this nation?
Me assure that one guy's a credit to me to let them question the Bible.
No,
he has failed. He has failed. I don't think that any one of us in this country, genuinely, apart from the opportune witnesses, not busy, cheerful, and I want to work some as a messianic, apart from that, any ordinary Ghanaian, I don't think that would tell you that Bawumia had actually succeeded in this role. He had not shown any opposition to the various things that he believed in, but the government went on to do. None of the big issues had he talked about. I mean, have you heard Bawumia talk about ELEF? He hadn't. IMF, he hadn't actually talked about why the country, when and whether they are sorry or not. He hadn't spoken about it. LGBTQ, he hadn't spoken about it. I mean, most of the very thorny issues that you expect to the Obe address and our addresses, how would you stand up to world leaders like Vladimir Putin? If we had somebody like Boris Johnson and somebody like Donald Trump, how do you expect that someone who shies away from thorny issues would stand up for Ghana in the midst of these world leaders? I don't think that he has the attributes of leadership that he actually talks about to lead this country. I don't think so.
Well, Prof, and now he's telling us, say, he has his own vision for Ghana. What are you saying?
He was a part and parcel of the current regime. Not just part and parcel, but a very close connected part of it. Now, this country now, when Aka, Abraham Noye vice to Rollins, I don't know, those of you say, when you're millennials, Aka was completely opposed to former President Rollins on key issues, and we saw it. This man had never been opposed to the president, whether in secret or in public, and we've never heard anything like that. I don't think that he has the leadership qualities. So the vision also, he has his own vision. He was touted as the economic messiah. In fact, President, so to speak, gave the economic side of the governance to this man. I don't think that anyone can actually agree that indeed he has excelled in his role.
Prof, utie ansam de waka bebre, but utie ne address or the two January wakeka ne bia according to him and amene so and asane mani nyina adwuma Ghana had digital address system, drone delivery, zongo development, free senior high, 2.1 million jobs, and in Niema Bebrea. Now he seemingly is crediting all these things to himself as the vice president.
I bet to differ. I mean, when you ask a lot of people within the government, they will tell you some of the key issues, very, very operational issues. I mean, we know the role of NCA and all that. We know some of these things had been, it predates this government. A lot of the issues that he's talking about predates this government, you know. And so when you have a strategic mandate and you fail, and you come and tell us about the operational level, I find it difficult to believe that. Because strategically was the economic issues amount. How do you then leave there to go and do digitalization? I mean, do you go to work, bid for a position as a finance or accountant of a company and then decide that you will take on an HR job after you have been recruited? I don't think you would do that. So if you have been recruited to arrest the city, arrest the dollar, as we said, to actually move the country from taxation to production, we expect that you account on that. But you come and tell us a different benchmark or different scorecard from what you were originally positioned to do. I see it's very difficult. I find it very difficult to accept that. Look, digitalization, implementation, and all those things, these are very operational level work. Are you telling me the address system is a job of a vice president? Come on. I mean, we should be serious because these are operational level jobs. We are talking about strategic issues, foreign policy, economic issues. All those things are what we're talking about. Now, this operational level where it's supposed to be led by MMDs and all those ministries, not a vice president, please.
Well, Prof, but if you are to enter a mall and a shop, na the brand Baumia and the way, na the brand Canada Japan and the way, the brand Alan Chamantin and the way, the brand Free Yakuto and the way, and all the other NPP presidential aspirants. As a political marketer, who would you go for, Prof?
You know, in the mind of the consumer brand, that's all your evaluation to choose one. There is what we call expectancy disconfirmation theory. All right, Nipano or form expectation based on a lot of things. One, advert brand in a way. Two, Nipano experiences of the brand. Now, as we speak, among these brands, I think, many people have experiences of Baumia brand, but not of the other brands. So in the first place, in their expectation evaluation, they will take out the Baumia brand before they consider the other brands that you've talked about because they are the first experiences. Now, Baumia would be like a repeat purchase. Obia knew about to watch it, no one the abu. No one's not watching who be welcome to the same watch. See that. You move to a different watch seller. And that is what I'm talking about, expectancy disconfirmation theory. We have experienced them, and definitely you will take him out. Then you go to the rest of the other brands to evaluate them on different scorecards.
Well, Doc, indeed, supposing the brand Baumia wings, and just as CJ Obisa, you meet the Baumia products and the JM products in a mall. Which one will be marketable?
The same in analysis now, Mr. Mono. We have two brands which we have experienced. But on the side of JM, there is what we call recency theory. If you use the recency theory, which means that experiences the engine, how long have those experiences been, and how quick will they come into your minds? I think that a lot more people will remember Baumiano experiences, negatives as they are, more than they would with JMA experiences. And by the way, a lot more people, and I'm not sure that it's coming from me, most people are now saying that this administration makes John Mahama look like a saint. So that popular saying in town actually will tell you that certainly John Mahama's brand will do better than Baumia's brand, especially based on the what do you call the recency theory I just mentioned.
So as a marketing strategist, it will be easier for you to be able to market JM's brand as compared to Baumiana brand.
Absolutely. You can ask any marketer and they will tell you about how negative experiences in a very recent time plays far more, prevalent, role in the customer's decision making than an old one.
Professor Kobe Mensah, we're grateful they're joining us this morning. For Professor Kobe Mensah, a political marketing strategist, and it's about 8 minutes to the top of the hour. Adom 106.3 FM. This year, we're joining a special good morning and come on. CJ.
Well, on Facebook comment, why are some people so ungrateful to Dr. Bawumia? Dr. Bawumia hasn't done anything to Ghanaians. Why is this name? A comment more try a montre ni na fe ye hunu. And we to say I say good morning. I hope you will do the same to JM. We are watching. Francis Ununu. What are we doing?
I'm from JM, we'll do the same.
I mean, what have you done to Bawumia?
We will scrutinize
any professor and actually and Komo. Osman Zakari also, please ask him about Mahama. Come back. And watch him.
And watch him.
So, what the Mahama?
Etuha.
Any
Obeton Mahama.
As a marketing.
Obeton Mahama. Yes,
Ghana. We, because you go Facebook, I'm out for super. We say this style of journalism is primitive. Abana Kantamanto. You can always sit in the I see. You can always sit in the studio of Adom FM and think you can run people's reputations. Have we done this? Someone no abetoja. And I have a resource person. So on Nimdini obi o nimdie e political marketing and ma China dream. Ya can be.
Now, Masija, when we are be about me speech and I share some 2 points.
I say, listening to the man you are calling a marketing strategist, he's full of hatred, enviness, irresponsible commentaries. Upgrade the way you do things. People, Ejuma we enjoy and some better way assume there. Or say upgrade the way you do things. People who think like this man shouldn't be entertained at all because he doesn't deserve the title accorded to him. Dr. Kwesi Amache Boateng. Or Chere political. Yeah. Dr. Bahman. Dr. Totienka. I want to know Agrani from Agrani BM MPP presidential primary C campaign no Koswa na Dr. Bawumia na saying our filing the nominations. But you say wuti somewhere what they from where you sit and measuring the other candidates and in somewhere Dr. Bawumia edituja about filing the nominations my engine initial comment asana ayako details doc.
Okay, Madam Wasini Akonya Mudia Mami Micha Dr. Bawumia Edan Hodi or Kwansun Kunsu Nado Dinikano Hoa or Mupre Akunyano Fika Kre Chamni 2016-2017 Omudi Kamba 2012 elections Dr. Bawumia done when the court case by Enti Dodo no oman no enyim no omama no enyim no nti opia ya na onhyeda eni ensem foforo bia ka azem titu o ka enhyemu a enhyemu kakra o ye wo MPP party office no me to me ensem a waka dada no san eka na politics done what do akwan me so ye ka ensem e dia ni so adugunu tudwa na de hu hia pa ni se oman ma asitsem afuntu ababam eno na yehwe samre Dr. Baumia ontimi amwa na nado ama saade no ambam nti nsema okan no akoya nsem dandan no meyesi and for you say we do not do yira ebi wo
Doc Wadaroma entina say o te say o ka say owo ono ani vision for Ghana ono ne ni so ade hunu edema wo man eno eto say
nsem kanwa bia e wo say otimi e kan bibi e ma e dead e bibi sun kombi e wo Bibia sa ni ho emra oni nanado etra kunya no ndie woni mu nyina no di eto ho no enhihye ya omudi ku akwan mu the san hihye no omutimi di adwuma enka oman Ghana atumpon konani ye titiri omunya akwanya opportunity omunya resources opportunity no musanya time nti so hwe sani so ade hu no a epie na na do mre no a ene nyina o cycle bi o the before the two so ye omo transformational policy initiatives before the two so no and so ade hu no for bia no dey and so ade hu no for bia dey o dey o man ade o man ehwehwe ani to oketwumpon what is the go policies go more? The discipline and the political will. I would be young work man. And then so far, Ghana, young kind, Abia, Santia, and all can. And said, and yet, and it's a do element of Ghana working our performance. Because all one and is one of those ancient talks. It doesn't make any impression on some of us.
Well, but what to say? Bia say why adwuma was survey were paying the dues. Why under former President Kufuor, no deputy governor, and I say His Excellency Adom so amana vice president. Enti senka adwuma kabaka so apprentice no wahunu mu pa. Is that enough, Doctor?
Politics and kasa. Now the political will is young to say following Plato, political scientists also bring in this element, practical wisdom. Somehow in the context of Ghanaian politics, you as the president, with the party apparatus surrounding you. For example, how will you handle the Galamsey issue? It's not just talk summary. It's not just talk summary. Yes, or sir, I mean, I can't know the Bank of Ghana, another deputy governor, vice president. We're not going to really affect the Ghanaian economy significantly. That may also to me pointed to my achievements at time war in terms.
But that does not mean Bano Dr. Mamadou Baumia, the vice president, yen to me enka and a pabin faneho penny contribution to the nation. Anna.
Definitely will contribute to me. I'm saying that baby a Ghana and a Ghana. I don't know the day, be a PR. That's the bottom line. And to the extent that Ghana is where Ghana is, he has done a lot before it is transformational policy initiatives. Well, the economy is getting transformed, but I know it's going to take time to translate into that reality. The reality is the economy.
No, but Obibeka said the vice president is only a vice president, only president. And at the end of the day,
we don't work with you.
When
you are given the opportunity to, play a significant role, the head of the economic management team, and yes, some critical crowd. When I go to Southeast Asian countries, sir, God, and on the transform more societies. And the place. generating ideas, not yet implementing. Of course, at East Asia, Robert Wade, London School of Economics and Political Science, of course, with the developmental element. We don't have to downplay the significance of
Dr. Kwesi Amachi Boateng, we a political science lecturer at KNUST. Pacho
as well, I'm quoting authorities.
Maybe me Pacho, maybe sa with the I'll ask the next question. Dr. Kwesi Amachi Boateng, political science lecturer at KNUST. Pacho Sanete. Me Pacho, you work under somebody, true or false?
I work under somebody.
Yes. Intime Pacho, and the person delegates powers to you, sanity.
Definitely.
Okay. Me Pacho, there who can be now suggestions be and I would demand nipa crow delegate power ne mao and a nipa nefa.
Oba yeah has say delegation, you know, I know what we do slightly different. For example, Oba departments are departments, you know, and then what we do, we train Ghanaian, let me say, human resources. And our products come out of our hands.
No. Me bacho, my question is simple. Me bacho, ebia no want to you work under somebody. Suggestions, anyone named dia with the money panning na offer na. That is say.
So we need to know do to make any home free home. And I'm fact about the developmental area, specifically inside Korea. The leaders couldn't afford they allow them to become the prince of the state.
But I'm sure, sir, that there have been times, sir, would you say we name their more do? But what suggest Yama superior, but also Debbie, and you to me find Yajuma. There's been times like that.
In the management of a governance, sir, the best ideas, the best practices, now we see you can say fine. And so what you have to do, because now you are simply irrelevant.
So
politics, you can't eat your cake and have it.
So what at that moment, me bacho me bao. Okay, me too.
What extent? And I will just see the call for an answer. They are some better. I quite better now. For the fast. And what is then we are all personal principle as an individual.
Okay. And to me, Pacho, at that point, Ebia, o catch on penny for say I was here economic to ma. What is the best thing I was away?
All options will be.
That is say.
Why what we call just an ordinary politician.
And why you say hi? Yes, sir.
Scientists at the one be a statement. The difference here is different from the ordinary understanding of statement. It has got to do with their contribution to the nation's development. And almost the ordinary politicians, they are just there to go through their terms of office. So we will be now contribute significantly, especially in the position of a vice president. Now we are in care. Now we did this subsequently. About the 19 ambassador is Ugosa. You yourself speak volumes about you. Only the only hypothetical it should not necessarily be the case. And idea about our person, a person who goes over my man, and then see a part of the ball mine or see on facts. I don't know IMF and the World Bank. Is it only the amount of money they are giving us? Almost all these human, resources are kind of. And if we have an individual here, and then we say, Okasa and the hypothetical, we will not take it. Brilliant ideas by
Doc, asɛmbi sɛ ɛbɛtwa toɔ wɔn a wɔn gyina primaries bebree MPP wɔn tradition dankwa dombo buzia is coming to play now as we speak from one hwehwɛmu should the MPP go north or just stay south in choosing a flag bearer for the party? Doc, na fan community wadarma
party no north or another south, flag bearer. It has never happened. The leaders emerge. They should play the same game. The leader will emerge. North, south, east, and west should not necessarily affect the party's understanding of itself. Chichina at this material moment in time, north or south. No, that will be introducing something new about half party one casa, politicizing regionalism or ethnicity. Meaning our party. The party should be itself. It has always remained itself and allow leaders to emerge.
Dr. Kwasi Amachi Boati Mayeno was in the FNC Anapay. That's Papa, or a political science lecturer, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Dr. Kwasi Amachi Boateng, and the Acheche and Komono. Kwasi?
Well, I'm here 7 minutes after 8 at Adom 106.3 FM. Yefi Kumasi, I am crossing over to Cape Coast. Nafe Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre, a political analyst, senior lecturer, Cape Coast University, and then Chichen Commodore Kotienka, Asum Jenka Wanopay.
Yeah, I mean, I did introduce you.
Yo, baby, I'm going to pay there.
Already, I say.
Yeah, the body I say. Doc, Mbachon Koma Wabetuni, Nyami Adom, His Excellency the Vice President, that file is over contested the flag bearership of the new patriotic party into election 2024 first. Ne file in the crowd Jane was saying.
Well, Mamintia, a tear for you. Of course. Our status, I want to say that ambition. So, Obejina, Era, Penny, Akufado, and Nemono. And so, what is done? It's nothing new.
Great. What is done is nothing new. Now, you share the competition itself. I mean, he's coming against all others. There's about 6-7 of them. Omujna. You share the product Bawumia. At the end, I'll bet me a kafane.
Well, I cannot say that Dr. Bawumia is not intelligent. He's brilliant by all standards. But he's more theoretical than practical. And so Yamona Konya, I'm a number your vice president under President Akufo-Addo wouldn't have known, say, as far as he's concerned, theoretical knowledge, is different from practical knowledge. I think that he is someone who won the elections of Mr. Akufo-Addo or the MPP in 2016. And you could see, say, before the 2020, the party was already struggling, and they've been struggling up to now. So, for me, he is the object of bringing glory to the MPP, but he's the same object to bring down the MPP.
That be but who can be say or more theoretical, maybe than practical.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying.
The point is that before 2016 elections, all the lectures that he gave, they were spot on. Which means, on the ground, it means that the NDC was doing things and for Kwemu, the borrowing is just too much. You cannot use taxation to run the economy because it is going to be cyclical. It will shrink the economy. And practically, if you look at our CD to the dollar, you look at our debt to GDP, you look at our inflation. That's what she's saying. Now, some more kekaya. That's a net. Yeah, the 2 minutes that one opening and start. Sometimes some of us to really blame President Akufo-Addo because he is an out-and-out politician. He is a lawyer by profession, so to speak. So you could see that when it comes to issues of data, issues of practicalizing things of the economy near Diana. The president has no knowledge. He has little knowledge of these areas. That's the more reason why Dr. Bawumia Nsem Okaka and Twasum. And to say, if you are practicalizing the things that he said, of course, we preferred alternatives. They preferred alternatives we were facing. And they said, oh, but that's a problem. A theorist than a practicalist.
But does it mean, Dr. Bawumia, you all the lectures are on Maya will come wasem? Indeed, you say Okasidi to dollar. Now, I know Obekasa were fairly, meboa. Okay. Now, Amoka, one village, one dam. I don't think that they failed on that score.
One village, one dam?
Yes.
I did. One Gasawa Soye, your sister station. Check the documentary that they did. And those who are the recipients of this particular policy, they will tell you, say, at the time that they need the dam, there is no water there for irrigation. So what is that dam? If you listen to the Oyo minister in charge of that area, I'll say whatever they are using, if they are really to construct dam for its main purpose, they are supposed to spend a certain amount, and they don't have that kind of amount to spend. You see, and if anything is to go by, say, for example, the Galam say, I am successful. We don't need anybody to tell us the turbidity of the water, the texture, its color, everything will tell us. That is the empirical evidence. You don't need any media hype. You don't need anything. But yes, if that particular policy has succeeded, we will not be buying food products at such exorbitant prices. If that particular policy has succeeded, we will not be importing huge quantities of tomatoes from Burkina Faso. We have all the arable lands in this country. So if you have a dam, that is to ensure that we have consistent supply of water for irrigation. It means that throughout the season we can plant. That should have reflected in the prices of goods and services on the market. Food inflation is the highest. It means that that policy has failed.
Now, at least you better me accredit Dr. Bawumia with the intelligence of digitalization because Obaye now GPS address Abaso. Now a bano drone delivery of blood Abaso. Eko. At least these are some of the key in driving digitalization agenda. And the speech send it there digitalization.
Well, I beg to differ. You see, his area is the economy. The economy has failed him big time. Now we have a minister of communication and digitalization. How then does it become the job of the vice president? 2, how come? What knowledge, what IT knowledge does Dr. Bawumia have that he will arrogate unto himself digitalization, say he spared? Digitalization did not start now. It's a process. It's a growth.
No. But the fact is, only knowledge now. But your dog nyabutre. Only knowledge first. What can say? You were Minister of Communications. Yes, indeed. About economies, we have Minister of Finance. It's not the sole prerogative of the Vice President's economic issues or bed driving. There is a Minister of Finance. There is a Bank of Governor, Bank of Ghana, the Governor of the Bank of Ghana. Honestly, and we can't put.
But what is the position of Dr. Bawumia?
Yes, but
in terms of the economy.
No, we understand. He's the head of.
You see,
exactly. Yeah.
Politicians now problems now because they are quick at taking glory for certain things. Now, you cannot approbate and reprobate. I heard you asking Dr. My colleague some questions. Unless the economy here, under the leadership of Mr. Akufo-Addo, Dr. Bawumia will use that to his advantage. Therefore, if the economy in here, he cannot run away from that because he's still going to use some positives of his government, and then the opposition will use the negatives of his government. And when you balance the odds, then the citizens will decide. He is not an IT specialist. For example, if Vodafone any MTN. Already they are in their digitalization process. It didn't start now. When MTN was here, Dr. Baumia was not the vice president. We have been moving as a nation on a digital platform. Somebody laid the fiber optics near there. And this America will say, politicians are taking glory for things that they do not really do. Then they cannot run away for the things that they equally ought to accept responsibility. So, what you say? Let's say a policy in general.
Okay.
We are running away from the economy. Why? We are always saying, say, COVID and Russia. Today we've added a third one. I said a PPI, signing a beer on your. So let us say, a bind there. I did not be a pan and why, I did ever do some pempens away. I did build the wood and then a ban say there is a need for taking glory there. Digitalization where Yama a FN saying better than that. A passport when near there. It has state institutions already. GBL, they have been doing their own way. They want to improve their platforms so that citizens will have way. And yet, Dr. Baumia, no more concept note to say, for example, insurance, if they should go digital so that code the keke. These are things that state institutions have been liaising with these telephonicers.
Okay,
doing that. So, the real thing, the man is deviating from he is running away from that which defined him.
Okay.
What he stands for from 2016 or before 2016 up to now.
Okay. Doc, per your analysis, now there were two leading candidates. Dr. Baumia against Alan Kojo Martin. From where you sit, why never competitive advantage?
Well, I'm an individual.
Sure. But you have a voice.
In terms of the competitive advantage, is that the word you use?
Sure.
Competitive advantage. Yeah. Well, you see, Dr. Baumia has the tacit support of the establishment. And Alan does not, because Alan is coming from the backdrop of the grassroots. That is the main support. Elite of the party, and what Dr. Baumia found. The grassroots are more than the elite. But of course, politics is also for the optics here, because we share global info analytics a year or more by report by an ancien. Which means to say a certain sizable number of the delegates did not decide for Baumia or Alan. And then the others who did not tip their finger, they are neither here nor there, like not the one decided, but on person who so about way or not what away. But if anything is to go by, that particular report puts Dr. Baumia slightly ahead of Alan. But we share the gray area now. That means to say that is the decider, and anything can happen from now to the time that they are going to do a special delegate conference. But you see, if you are voting for someone, you have to vote for the one who will be able to beat Mr. Mahama in the national election, not just the person who is to lead the party during the 2024 election. So that decision is for the MPP delegate to take.
Dr. Mianda was in fancy why we're grateful for joining and Anope has some drink count. Right, that was for Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre, a political analyst, senior lecturer, University of Cape Coast, and in a church common exactly 20 minutes after 8. Hi, Adom 106.3 FM.
Kwasi, I have quite one day, and some people will have no million Trana see a car. I heard Bay already. Facebook
and some go over.
You may do,
and I've had your much.
You may, but Kwasi, we can be the cash. Yeah.
What are about to mind?
Debbie, now National Lottery Authority.
Hey.
Woman, a characters for. The Wonsu DB. Wonsu DB. Raffle.
Obiabedi.
Oh, sell auto ticket. Oh, dial star 920 star 96 hash. Number ni star 920 star 96 hash. Na what to ticket? Ticket no do no abetono.
Yeah.
And also na obejina de edi bet me edi 50,000 Ghana cedis.
Obedi.
Obedi. Can 500 million.
Obedi.
And I face so home appliances bebre etato. Enti won so bet me edi bi.
Obedi.
We chop make a chop. Dibi. Na menso mindibi sani yedia ni yedi kwa na wamo waka grand draw no ka emono chiao emono dwane tie rubber esi so enti shane so na unso so dial network be a crowd be star 920 star 96 hash na we follow prompt no auto ticket ne dodo na chances no atimi akosoro shane so National Lottery Authority and woman did you so on the Caritas platform.
Right, there was a National Lottery Authority, Diana Fair, the Niachem, it was CBG, Consolidated Bank Ghana, CN Country Ghana for United government workers. We are buying Juma Yin Kwadi and say, Obet me about CBG, Abeji loan. Now, loan no ed, a radiasu, unya se unya loan. 250,000 Ghana cedis. Ni amount Bosome 72. Now the atua o trend
72 ni aka ni trim say kwasi.
O say
72.
Adia so me enu.
Na tiare ntra wonka. Waka Bosome 72.
Adia so me enu. Era dia say you my dio. Bosome adia so me enu. We dey betia 250,000 Ghana cedis me pacho CBG pen betimi amount. Enti to America ko CBG nkrabata bia na say obe from ewo 0302 216 000 0302 216 000 and I say send the email info@cbg.com.gh on my website cbg.com.gh and also follow on my social media handles Facebook, Twitter, Instagram nina CBG say we stand with you.
Kwasi when we say yenuanum bebre a womo ewo satibia yim se HIV ade wono anya bie obusukra wo tuberculosis TB na kwasi nyame ehia me ne se so binya HIV a na wo free ni
dabi
so binya HIV a na brabo nyina emma
dabi ha
yewo abusafo bebre a womo wo HIV Arabia womo tiase enso womo a womo nibie ewufa womo so what are we talking about enti adisia womo wo TB na HIV Arabia womo wo musia huduo mu
achia na mboi
kroma huduo ma yeyi wono mo ayipamu stigmatization
Yenyai.
Ne senti and the Ghana West Africa program to combat AIDS and STIs WAPCAS. Wamone Wildaf and a Dwaso Nsem Wamakabuma Wamode sa and Kaiboi Eba Unimobia or Ewa Portable ho or HIV Arabi. Wow, share Nipacron will near be the Ebe or Shan Hoso dear and so Ebusia first so Buano. Ebusuafo na ese omo boa no e ka ne ben omo ho na ne hotimi tono no ebusuafo no omato na twene oso we mu ne age ato atwene okotra ha obi ase on tra ho bio ye hu se wo ba pe na obi ayi gudu okwa sadia no e hapa enti ye mu akwanya no wayi asutre number si amede betutu dwai se unimo bia wo HIV ade bi ana susu tibia yayi na ipamu ye stigmatize no a free toll free number WAPCAS toll free number 0800 123 555 0800 123 555 and also bet me afre Women in Law and Development Africa WILDAF was our number C so 0204 917 521 and 0598 235353. Kwasi
Well, I'm sure Yemfi Wanafe, Yemko Vodafone for Asuya, Vodafone. As you can just say, Vodafone cash merchant, no, over to me, I send this car F so I call all other networks. What a Vodafone, so Kwandia, the cash merchant. Say, echo all other networks, and no, with them pa. And also, what dial star 110 hash, star 110 hash. Or select option 1, no, send this car. Option 2, no, let's say, call all other networks in Timbacho. Send this cafe Vodafone cash merchant. If I call all other networks, and so say we dial star 110 hash. Use Vodafone cash today.
Well, see, obi the message be about now.
Yeah, that's right.
Maminchia doctor.
What did you yeah.
Maminchia Dr. Debrich Jeremiah Echampon.
Okay.
Executive Director, www.ofmtv.com.
Okay.
Kwesi, we are live in Germany.
Oh, wow.
Adom FM.
Fantastic.
And in Shirafie, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah, we are live.
Fantastic.
And Dr. Jeremiah.
Sure.
It's only for more Germany. And to be the Dwaso Nsem, the Germany.
Sure.
Nafi yabe bon trotro.
Yeah, this year you better.
Now, you see MPB at close to Ashoma Estate motorway no so.
Right.
Now football park be ebe ni fie ho.
Right.
You see footballs be 15 akwa ni fie ha.
On the
park no nche hon. Well, see the football ni nyina.
Oza e bi obo fie.
But see
I was yeah, come for quick commercial break. Yeah, bye. Become 27 minutes after 8. Adom 106.3 FM yeba.
Come the 24th of June 2023, the founder of the Charismatic Evangelistic Ministry, Reverend Dr. Steve Mensah, and a special guest of honor, Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, Ghana's Vice President, will lead in the groundbreaking ceremony of the CEM Ability Village at Agotokopa in the Ningo Prampram district. The village, a charity project for persons living with disability, will have about 9,000 homes, a specialist hospital, schools, and a tech hub, among others. We invite local and international donor agencies and corporate institutions to donate towards the Ability Village. We also encourage everyone to contribute to a hashtag 10 for Ability campaign by donating 10 of any currency monthly. Donations can be sent to 0597 433 938 or dial star 800 star 404 hash and follow the prompt. For enquiries, please call 0550 788 788. This project is supported by Joy FM.
I am so glad you came. Say donut, 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 donut. Hey, donut, 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 donut. Donut, donut. Then come cut up donut. Donut, donut. Malaria syrup donut. Everybody follow not sa malaria. A 3D till donut now. Oh, one toe. Malaria too. Oh, popo. What will it do? I want the donut. Donut. Dabako. Donut. Donut. Adamian no. Donut. Adamian sa. Donut. Malaria syrup donut. No. Donut scatter malaria. Lonat ide scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenshishemu hu se malaria wa wumojam ansana wanum lona. Na nam yensearch na malaria no daso wo hwa ko hu dokota.
This advert is FDA approved.
Obi he amwa. I think so. My kama pa medo. Seminar yanka met me jari aside money na. Ani, prepare what the jari to say geisha seminar. Hwam say eche na wodi no am ahodo eguma eya wanwa de ma me honam say die wan ye no fofo kra enu ti na ye do ye geisha basa no
Geisha samina why no fofo no eye pa na ye come on so niwam yesurunku niwama ewomu no enwa ne womu holla star manora tankra to FDA jatu
National Bank Ghana, Midrindi Echa, and one bay now here.
Obey must say,
Say ban fixed deposit investment dear. Mona more the best interest rate ewe edwa maiso.
But try sa pepe.
Ataje ene matene dene. Sa pepe na mpese mete. Esan say me wasika bi da baby a memfa nya hwe. Enti mpese me de hye mo fixed deposit ni mu. Sane ebe ya metwa so mfa so say befu.
Oh ene we pie yi papa.
Say wa wonim say mpanifo say ye de nam ene yi nam. Enti ye bresa ye nim fefre epesika die. Ne ye de sika no ehye eye fixed deposit ni ade sane ebe ya ye benya so mfa so say befu. Wo First National Bank die. Yet some brassy and nti mo akonya no se ne be ya wo de osika ebeba be ye fixed deposit and ye lazy fixed account ni mo se ne be ya ye be show sika ne so no wonya so mfa so say befu. Wa emra emu adin say die ye ntutu sika ngu enti bra eye First National Bank ye ma wo akonya no se ne be ya obetimi adandan wo sika nsem no se ne be ya emra esem no obenya so mfa so.
First National Bank emwa ben ena wo hia. Charlie, you sure say you be die-hard football fan who can't get enough of the beautiful game? Then stay connected to DSTV, cause it's a football festival. Live Ankasa. All the big leagues and tournaments day DSTV. UEFA Champions League, the Premier League, and La Liga all day. So my guy, don't miss a single moment of the action. Make you watch players like Haaland, Rashford, Benzema, Sadio Mane, and Thomas Partey battle it out. Ebeye the dead. Miss Lucky. Get your decoder for 269 Ghana cedis or dial *759# to connect and join the excitement. DSTV, it's your moment.
Usika seme nkoyiana quick credit siasia se sika pe ennafom intina yabasa ye be cheche wo yambosia bonhye ye ho wutumi babosia edifi asia ye fee 1500 Ghana cedis edeko na nia wo hia ne wo national ID card wo hia se wo betu susu wo hia awowa ye ngiseke bia nto ho wo nsanso hia se wo ne yembe bue futuo bia quick credit ewo homao say ye dwana wo pese wudi ana wo pese wo hye ejuma frase ana say your school fees ana po eyeye bosumi ejuma ye fo nso ye wo bi mamo nemum kai say ye mobosua e wo internet so afen so omantika krobia batan Bank of Ghana nsa wo jumedie yimu enti tutumri kana freyen wo 0302 200 390 ana 0596 920 833 quick credit London made simple kai say jumedie yin hihye kakra wo ho
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom 106.3 FM. Maybe Lottery, brand new one for the year 2023. And we indeed a higher choir home. Some new to me canning now. Father Bonkata Naposo and Twa so top choco taste of chocolate. It's chocolatey. Latex from your partner for life. And a Vodafone cash merchant. Roman. If you are Manqua Tamaklu, Atrasi. Sanso and a Benapukwa and so Atnasi. The Monkata and Naposo the 12. Adre Duchumwa on Facebook, good morning to you. If you're by you,
days.
Yami
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you.
Remember what's in
yeah.
Yami Shramu, Yami Kessier.
Edamasi.
Never
enough for Eshishu. Eshishi papa.
Yami, I don't know. Tebe, and Company here.
That's weekend is Jumapa.
Oh, Yami Adom, a Janmo Danama, someone who
and you're not yaking now. Mema Quabe, Bakansan Bonibi. Miss Weekend, the Mubwe Juma.
Ah, okay, Jumana, I said Jumana, yeah, but it's a Father's Day. I don't make say. I fee, you're quite this year. Last year, in our Father's Day, you did money a fee. Now we had the Enra from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a course one, a mema, and Yamode. It's the answer celebrating.
And today, I bought my basu now as a man. Okay, Ubetrati, medical basu, my boy Juma.
Are you, Matty? Tia Janum,
there was some no.
A Janum, your mom, your bushwire celebrating.
Yadamasi, Papa. I'm saying, afraid you're near Master.
Oh, as
can not attention at my Father's Day, no, never from, but I feel dear. And Ramia messages are minyan, calls are minyan. Hey,
I don't thereby.
Papa,
I don't the other way.
Free solar.
No,
yeah, what I'm saying, Adom. Maybe I don't matter. Maybe Abra
CJ.
Oh, yeah.
Yami Adom now, so
yeah.
So. Now, Rana will want you. And you name it the pa.
The new crazy. I
am the pa. It's a baby, why at ye. Me yana enye nyum ni nyina especially gospel no yana enye ni nyina na mekọ audio mark na makọ download na so railway de na no fie da no ha ya na me kira wana sawana sister nyum eye guy nti me kọ audio mark na me download ye nti eja me tie ne kakra na musa odu ba bi o se ba bi won ma railway home kakra wa won ne mo fam mo de to no sister why de da no na metie no so OPD so no so sun ye kra enwum ne enwum a eka koma eno wo story na wutie enwum na wotie ase iti bebel me hia woda minimo nya me hia wo na oma onsa no adwuma enko na nimu ate na ye koso so we hia gya no nyina aye happy Father's Day omom ye o masade no yentumi nka na yemfa obi amfra sanse nyese wo share nyem nkoa na kyese wo ye gya ena nyese wo ba nkoa na kyese wo ye gya de ma gya yo no ewie mu de ewie peye eye wo responsibility sa obeteki enti the member no mo ye responsible no nyame hyiramo na omo sikamra mo nsem na de bia munya bi mfa hwefie omo ye irresponsible no so do bode enyo mo nsem sika ni nyina emfa ma no na ema no tumi fa hwen kwada no mede manu asi nyame mane nye ho
yenko de bon krata ni amen
yenko the publisher na say Ghanaian publisher na me ko page 3 ho na sam na da ho no na me pese ye bomu ebiemu was let's make kidney care affordable dialysis tria every week bi a obekoso no ne bo no enya better sa enti ora gabi ochre da corner what is ansemi to just say what him say emu odede enti nka be ya Ghana Health Service ne National Health Insurance Authority mpanifo kwan ya umbefa so na nka one more sebi one more kidney or how about you bet me aboa one more sikasemu famu no anke emfa mo asafo no na no dene ano de pa machine kura ubenya na ubenya kura no enye ba bia na ebi wo enye ba bia enti se wote ayi baby Adom ho side achi ho no ba bia so let chi wo ba bia na wo problem wo kidney ho na wo so da dialysis so kwan ya obetu ansa no waduro no ano de nyame boa kura na onya ba bi ko ekoye bia sika no enya betesa nti me hunu ye na wo se ye bo ho no moma empanifo emu ode de nenso se ye betimi aboa pa anke yenye na yentumi emoa na wo kidney ne de ehunya tochema bia de a ene na eye wo hawo kese na de abanti ehu sam the Ghanaian publisher the Bokrata no de aba eye anopai Dr. Mahmoud ba omiansam no so modi nkomo bebre ntimi nkomo biem Dr. Free Yakoto ene wono so file ne forms no Greek minister former Ono de ono ba ekua ho na no de nani kire onim sese o man ye aduane sem bibia ye yi a amamu no anu wo buo no nti ho asem the Ghanaian publisher the Bokrata no e de abakomu na fe kokenkan ati wa east mrasho bedwani so wa power insurance policy ho ntoma e de ama ne constituency no na enye obi a eye kuokuo awodo ne kuo no adrobafo wom enkokuo awodo wo ti wa ho no mo de ti wa east ho no wo mo nyina nya so emfaso bi Ghanaian publisher the Bokrata ne de eno no kwaku ene eye wiase nyina da ye yesi ho kasafa sickle cell
eno ana metie
eno ana mo obi anyinsa ne awode erade nto mu sikasam nkwa ne mu na wododo because nyinsa no ho ade na ede wakoma so
metie eno metie papa
mate odi ye bebe ho so nyame hira wa na wo so ma wo ma no o ma do so mu but kwabena kwaku ni abena ye no mo miensa de ene awana ayowa no mo ne aisha mo na me ka de ama wo mo enware ye me mu do no nko akeke me hwa ho ofa no nko akeke me so ye hu ye secular status no
yes it's very important
if he says me ye AS na bia abena so ye AS ye career ye treat and ye de ye okay but me ye AS abena ye ASC na se ye kwawo a ubahuno no na akra na fa abena S wa be fa afia S na nti akra na koye SS ye de na to problem eno ne yempese ye behunu kra enti mesro so wohunu status nko ade a wo hia obi akwasi ehu afia na ne je no ho a ehwa fast ne nyina ya fa ho no obi akwa check ne de ekura yen awofo ne abatan so yen take sa responsibilities wo bi an check ne ma de me ma de hye me person enti before wo mo banyini wo mo kwanyina ma chechera to wo mo trim wo ye say wo so ye senti hwe se oba bema wo behia no abrabo mu sei ni sei sebe ya yemfa hawo enton kra no so efi se wo mo crisis ne be ne ya wo ya bai wo mo ntume kra na poso ene ka wo mo bo ewo mu no kwakwanya easy enti me sramo mu afei na mo ba no ene mu amaso aye dene ye ka kira mo mahunu so still mo pesa mo warrior no mesrawo enye mo money gie no enkra no problem ade wo mbefam so obi mame ensanyina wo mo nyina wo sickle cell no nyame animu no eden ebinya akora bi na awofo bia nim abusuo bia nim ye de ne hye dem e ma ne wuye because wo mo ka say ebayie ebi na wo no so nanso ye ko mu no na ye say e sickle cell enti ni nuan mo nka ye obi a check mesrawo Aisha Ibrahim ayowanom ene obia karonom obia ansana bako relationship mu no hwese woni status nipa no ba wo akwamu a hwese ono nso nim ni status ni enhwe eno de mo ware a you are good to go enti eno ne publisher ena no pay medenam
abra ko ani man afi enhwe ne o
mede wo ko daily guide obokratanim na amane ebo ha eye omampani abedi akire Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say Wahiti Street no ya wasase a oye ne campaign den na wo share daily guide mani odi abayi a okopie mu ewo eye tema metropolis onum eko assignment tema east tema central tema west na ansampo no obekọ ehonum no na wadi kan akokọ ladade kotopon ya waso east sege kponkatama so ningo pram na dan ho nyina woni delegates akosia akodi nkoma atse wo mu die ntia ewaso mo to aba edeba na wo bedi party nanim etu franka edema wo ho asem ewo delegate ne fa etoso miensa eno achi so no MPP amanyoko na sinkonya sei ye kasa mpanyefo du ba ko na akọfa nkrata yo mo nyina ehwe so mbekwa ko gina bie na party ma delegates no ato mo so aba ne sa so no party no aye vetting committee ya wo mo eche mo ese professor Aaron Michael Kwe wono ene kwada nim ana so kodi anim ese chairman edi ama committee no and watching members ni bi so eka ho no wo mo nyina edin ewo katafa etoso miensa hei na samesebe bobo so dia ma odia na ene no sa wo yi chairman a oye oda vetting committee na no na wo mo eche se panyifo mienu so bi ebeka ne ho eye owura yire feel ahren wono ye board member edema Ghana Revenue Authority and Madam Rita asoba yire wono so eye second national vice chairperson edema party no waka ho bi wo mo edan chen a chairman edema finance committee lawyer Frank Davis eka ho na Benjamin Sechere Abankwa ona ye chairman edema finance committee no lawyer Frank Davis eye chairman edema constitutional ɛna legal matters Lord Kome chairman edema organizational committee Obi Amoa chairman edema research Kwasi Amoa Kwata chairman edema disciplinary committee no wono so eka ho ɛna hakama no usu agema wono so ebeka wono chairman na edema National Council of Elders no wono so ekeka no wako play a crucial role you know so ebehwese vetting committee no womo nyumade nyina na ebekɔ so pepepe womo ebehya say July 3rd na omawie July 6th no so ho asɛm ɛwɔ delegate ne fa ɛto so miɛnsa ɛdan kyɛn so a ɔmo ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛne no ahemfo bi a wɔ awin na nanom atena konya yɛ wɔ ayɛ western of matem no mu no ɛde atodwa sɛ ɔmanhene bi a ɔwɔ hɔnom nipa bi a ɔwɔ hɔnom nsɛm bi a ɔmo ka ɛde tia ɔmanhene wɔ awin hɔnom ɛte sɛ papa ekrampo no ne dwumadi a wɔdi nso ani ɛno akyi nso so no kyɛ sɛ nneɛma a wɔyɛ no ɛyɛ ade a egu wɔn ho fi ne adeɛ no ɛno nso ɔmo kyɛ sɛ no kura bi ani sansɛm ne mu nti obi a ɔbɛte bia no ɔmo ntungu na ɛni nyina soɔ wɔhwɛ kata to sunsia so a amania ebo ne se ne no CJ wo mo se eye na cortis control no emra fofra mo de aba no se no se ye be kwa kwto se bia obi kita India widi bi ni ade no na ye kwa kwaka se bia ye sentence oni pa no so wo kwa kwadaje wo se kane no na emra na wo ho ne kyese ye ti wo sa kwa no so a wan komukra na enye 10 years a wo kwa kwada afiase na ene no wo de enchemu aba ya ekyese eye encheche dwumade bi koso ede manipa bi eye dwuma ewo ye judiciary ya temu adwuma konimu na eye omo a womo ewo bunu east na ahafomantem ni mu ewo sunya na dwumade ne koso na eye na Narcotics Control Commission womo Act 2020 Act 1019 no na HSS se ensakraya ba inti hyene so efama me na we no eye Professor of Sentiments Foundation, POS Foundation, and a Judicial Training Institute, and an Open Society Initiative. West Africa, Osiwa, and Wamutu Sada Monade Chejumadian Equoye. Baby, I could run see a 2 Saquino Soa, and no, as such a bit to me and say, your best final penalty of 200 to 500 penalty units. I don't know, Ejina what the ma 2,400 Ghana cedis, Educosi 6,000 Ghana cedis, and no, and as I said, and Rano Edia Bejina, see a 2 say be a wabo we be bois, ya watch it, we be as or honey adia, and ye jelly same be a debi, Nemo no bet to me sika. Ubetumi atue sika eye between 2,400 Ghana cedis e de kosi 6,000 Ghana cedis no ni sika ubetua e ho asam e wo daily guide ne fa etoso ensia mosaka be kenkan bi dia mame
abrani afia mama yen fancy a o hwa nonkron no anya agba ne santi abna ne ese oye no
meda CJ na sede ya ben no me monitor na yen sorry so adofo binum edi wo mawoda enne eti wei wasi happy birthday enkoma O'Reilly Betha Brown owo doko we efri ne ma nananom ena ne nana kanso ni nyina enchen ena multimedia group adwuma ko nyina ena yede ema into the grandma ye dobro so nyame oma wo enkwatenten ya apomudi papa ewom belated happy birthday so enkoma Owura Kwame Champion chen oye founder Edema Glyco group of companies we efri multimedia adwuma ko nyina enchen ena yede ema o enti Owura Kwame Champion chen onyame wonyo kese onto kwanam wakoma so ade wani so ade hunu omane nyina emremu emma o ena eno achi so no we no Michelle Chinewa anini Michelle Chinewa anini ene wonya emfidun wotwe Chinewa anini wo papa waso wode woto wono ane mame to da na koma so onyame onso ya nua bema ya papa Samuel owo Finland ena every show a happy birthday woni abusua ni nyina ni abusua no ena every show happy birthday no na CJ ya CEO ye CEO na seba so ene na woda
Katie
nti no mommy onyame onhya na onye okese
fantastic
ema wo pa wate
fantastic
fantastic ama wonyine menya 106.3 years wakoma so ade wani so ade hunu nyina no oma no emrem na overseer kwabena akrofi e wa Sempa FM wo se yen wehye eye Dinaba happy birthday ema no yeso bade nsem hya hode ne kwatenten enka ho na happy birthday so enkoma Madam Chris Kwachiwa oye teacher ewo Nkwakwa man from MA we efri Madam Lovia Dwamena ye nua bema Kwasi Dwamena oton krama yen ewo Nkokɔ no na yire na erishi ni colleague a happy birthday ye de wo besi onyame onhye obibia na wodi na woda na wonto wonyina mo nkɔ na mo emfa emamo CJ that's one
Abna mamen so men that's emfa say my top choco taste of chocolate it's chocolate and afi latex foam your partner for life Vodafone cash merchant o madaroma and ye did the bankrata na poso ye de ebre wo be you ano Simano and Crow na non crow about ya di beyiwano e to also ho asra ne Farmer Franco Trading Enterprise o mada Roma and ya di beyiwano ya di brand no ekọ but I say ye ne betumi aye na watch kakra ni na ye fiase se ye ka Auditor General reporter odi aba efa National Ambulance Service ho anapay beden komo twin eba Franco Trading Enterprise at the mobile phones papa any ho akade at the aba and they what the CCTV cameras craba etimi record the video ni audio nyina we are bebo nsuo beto ni nyina no etimidi etim enti wo pe banbo prekupe anka wote wo office na wo phone so na wo hwe de ekoso wo fie ho nyina Franco Trading Enterprise at the CCTV cameras there about or the TV sets, air conditioners, refrigerators or the nyina at the aba Enti se wo pesani e man nyina ne papam Oko Facebook a Franco Trading Enterprise page no and over 100,000 likes. To me follow on more Facebook no place to order Facebook wa so and we'll call www.francotradingenterprise.com and also to me place order na one more atwetwe enkomo o madaroma ye de beyiwa no ye de ebre ma menko ahoma no so na fe mene opani no kasama Ghana Ambulance National Ambulance Service ora Simon Yusuf Keura mene no entwetwe enkomo Simon hello yeah good morning apoma kwade
Yaminado.
Yadanyamiase. Adwuma muti sain.
Yaminado.
Menyanin say weekend more year passing out to be I think on the 24th, right?
22nd.
22nd.
Yes.
Boyemu Simon.
Good morning, me chair Mutiefo yina. Yes. Yeah, passing out ceremony. Emma new emergency medical technicians are advanced for normal 157. I ever pass on out on the 22nd, which is on Thursday. Our paramedic and emergency care training school in King Council. School our training paramedics.
Ebia usi di pado dosa on pass out.
157.
157.
Yes, sir.
Already, Nipa do say na one more Jumama National Ambulance Service.
Currently, we have about 2,900 and some. So I can give you the figure, but it's 2,960 something. Yes.
Over 2,000.
Yes.
Juma with the same 275 ambulances.
200 and we are dealing with stations. So we are more than so we have about 304 ambulance stations across the country.
304 ambulance stations.
Yes.
And I'm over 2,000. I'm also the 100 and here eba count.
157.
Eba count.
Yes.
Ejuma bela EMT for no one more because say you were 200 and say about 300 ambulances cry. Na say ambulance biano driver about 2 or 3 other team members are. Ejuma ben potin amoye one more on the EMT.
Ambulance EMTs for no. Ejuma to try and say it's civil lives in so many sectors of particular health emergency, pre-hospital emergencies. As I say, for example, if there's a road traffic accident, and a medical emergency in any form, either domestic or on commercial, that's work and then we also having inter-hospital transfers and other health when there's a demand for it, we go for it. So
okay, but the current fleet of ambulances are any more numbers because say you will be 500 ambulances and you will be 1,000 ambulances and you see you over 2,000 workers then we are making a good case. Anambwa Simon
Sisi akrame nya might make a say ye staff on a well health organizations.
Okay.
Yeah, staff no extra because what I say 500 driver back no handle ambulance back where you 24/7. We are over crash ambulance no. Into the ideal situation say every ambulance biano or any ambulance station biano, you were 3 or 4 ambulance drivers or with none EMTs are among your drivers are almost so. Also in a deal situation in all each station and can say what about 11.
I see.
Oh, say that's the lowest. You should have 11.
11. You mean say one constituency ambulance no hono?
I don't want us to deal with constituencies. We deal with stations.
Okay, but the ambulances were distributed on constituency basis.
But we don't call them. For example, if you call Kintampon of, I can say Kintampon of constituency ambulance, Kintampon of ambulance station, because we deal. Because we call, for example, let me use maybe a minimum papa for like Kumasi. Kumasi came in. You more than Usha constituency, no. You constituency baby or and it's okay. So based on that, because constituency be no over here. So in the situation, I say I'm about 2 or 3 ambulance stations or and we don't deal with although you're so. But we deal with stations.
Okay.
Because over constituency be they need more they need more than 1 ambulance. And now can say 500 for looking at the number of ambulances there one.
Yes.
Extra and the staff crumple extra. If by this time no say across so echo 4,000 staff and Kabe boy because over station be over nipa 2 3 and our so they are stress or more.
And with the current fleet, and can say over 4,000 EMT.
Yes, I'll able to make you. I might be very prepared.
I see. Okay. What does it take to qualify? Say, training no AB over passe near the fire from nothing. We are in the school. I can't find community. Simon.
There were 2 categories of EMTs. Training.
Okay.
There were basic, and there were advanced, and there were third one and kind of paramedic. Basic, you know, we SS, SHS. Now, and I say MPTI. I had 3-year training. That's what's it? A non-equivalent. And more. and I form for basic. So I'm training here 1 year. After 1 year, no, I pass them out. And then the second group or category no year advanced. I'm on a pass no. I'm university graduate.
Okay.
We call police and now say, yeah, I'm cadet officers. Into we are the officers are on the money ambulance stations. So they are the heads of the stations. So no, because on training for 2 years. University graduate and SHS for 1 year. University graduate 2 years. Enti near area Adiaka Hono currently no. Very soon we'll start the training in Ghana no a paramedic and kasa. Currently no any university or US and Australia ye training paramedics. So enti ye advance for no we na we juma kra experience no. Then you go to these countries are able to acquire 2 year further training in paramedic now. So very soon we are seeking to get accreditation. Now it may run that program. No?
Okay. Matthias, thanks for the clarification. But currently, as we speak, you didn't come out for fleet cars, do ambulances, do more, AD Juma. Do was saying a free coin so do was saying because of accident in tea and 40 binti a free coin so Simon.
Cecilia Minoka, and I'm saying, oh, and the Camba money, I can't give you exact figure. Into some common bit made in a number of fleet, and I say, yeah, then we come another discussion on another day.
Okay, but no question. 16 of the ambulances, they free coin so Simon.
16 every
16 say any accident might be an answer so be a say intimi and repair enti enya dwuma bio
CJ machine I dey dwuma ka at any point in time a bit must say enti here no you can say 16 if you are out of commission or let you use another terminology I use so out of commission enti can you can say out of commission I can no at that particular time, it's not working. So it can be out of commission for 1 day, 2, 3 days, or 1 hour. Say, in fact, I can't call for service or cry oil kuguma. I out of commission. A baby out of commission until say you pay your service in area, then it come back. Then we book it into commission again. It is all consistent now, unless you are able to tell me this is the problem. Until we have do a while. Yes, admittedly, I make my say there were problems like be a can bet me and brake pad problem. So we have to change it. And now injectors and now something we need to change all these things. At that particular time, I say 16 and to me your fixed number because a bit my say and then 16, actually 50 and now 20 a bit my it depends on the time I say Nipano acquire the service and now be changing big part and I said like what you say akwa the entire car idea definitely be accident but okay. Number no I can't give you the number exact now unless I collect them and then give it to you.
Simon wadaroma nyame adoma Wednesday yentu asa nkomo yi eso
Wednesday may busy who say catch us Thursday passing out
okay
after now offer me my I say me party baby na me no din nkomo
medase enti wo de ma minja wona fe wie passing out no we are then you can come to the studio then we can have this discussion. Why Simon medase papa Simon Kera speaks for the National Ambulance Service and you know atwetwe nkomo it's 4 minutes after 9 yemfa asedano emma Franco Training Enterprise madam no so yasene ma yede beyiwa no yede ebre wo no hyenenso emma me say wo Facebook follow me Chief Jerry Forson CJ ewo Facebook Chief Jerry Forson CJ like me page you know follow me na fe ma yenin kita ho ewo ho na fe menka we say Adom TV ene Adom 106.3 FM dwumadi a ye frɛ no Adom TV amamre se ubehu na wo ya afahye ewo ompotemu eho behu na Adom TV fo aba na fe abecover afahye ni nyina na ye ni live ye streaming live wo TV so ye baba ye documentary e de ama afie ye buasim ebio enti utie mi ebia na woka planning committee ede ma mukromo afahye no ho last year ye ko ohum afahye ewo chebi ye ko odwura ewo kropon akuapem ye ko homowo ewo weja ye ko ede afahye ewo wasa akropon ede afahye ewo wasa akropon na obodwan afahye ewo asaman kese hogbatoto ewo ho ye ko ho ene afasha ahodo bebrea ye de ene onyam ekopie kirenti afie enso so ya krado se wo afasha bi na planning committee no mo ka ho a obetimi afreme na medwa mampanifo na wamone wo atwetwe enkomo ye ba be cover afasha no kama we ye Adom TV amamre se ya afashe se ye si hene ananso so ye ana bibia tisa no ye be ba na afia ba abetai wachi number no 0244 105579 0244105579 Adom TV amamre ye baba beta wachi ye fancy na fe abedafo atenase ye de pense mo no awake water o madaroma minchia papa Cambodia papa Cambo GH papa Cambodia or a car specialist papa Cambo anapay ye chia papa awana ye ntie we na fe ye ba pense